Hello, hello. Sorry, YouTube changed its streaming thing because YouTube can't just keep its its uploaders and stuff consistent. So I had a description and everything written, and it seems to have gotten wiped out. So just retyping that. But good evening, everybody. It is going to be late night. Super Mario 35. Hopefully that looks good. Hello, Shane M. You were just commenting on all my videos saying that you were, put on notifications in case there was streams, so hopefully you enjoy this one. Good evening. We'll be getting started in like just a second here. Let me wake up that screen so it's not so dark. Just posting this to Twitter and we'll be good to go. Alright. Sorry, Edric. Good evening. Thanks for joining us. Yes, we're definitely going to talk about Luigi. Don't worry about that. I just realized that the special battle starts at 3. Could we stream for 3 hours and be the first people to take part in the special battle? I don't know if we're going to be doing that. Please let me know if audio and such sounds okay. I'm a fatty cat, thank you. It's kind of funny saying your name, makes it sound like I'm saying it about myself. But thank you for that comment. I really appreciate that people see passion and such in my videos, because I really do love retro video games and just playing and experiencing video games, and to know that people can see that in my content really means a lot, so thank you so much. Just one more minute and we will get started. Oh, thank you. Yes, happy you found me through my my Mario telephone video. That was a really fun one to make. And yeah, not many people like others out there are really talking about those sorts of things. So that's definitely the kind of content I think I enjoy making most. Is of those items that not everyone's talking about. Yeah, that's right. I usually set my switch back to English when I do streams, but. Yeah, in this case, I left it Japanese, so everyone's getting to see something a little bit different. That's what's going to make my stream different from everyone else's, is you can learn Japanese while you watch my stream. Hope you're all having a great evening, though. Thank you so much for joining. Yeah, we're on our way into a match right now. And yeah, we're just going to have some fun tonight. It's not going to be, serious or whatever. Everyone's probably getting sick of Mario 35 by this point. I feel like everybody's probably already streamed it to death. But hopefully, everyone's just having a good evening, and we can just relax and hang out. Even though it's like pretty much midnight where I am. But I mean, depending on your time zone, it may or may not be. So we'll see how this goes. Hello, Crouton! Welcome! Can I translate some of it? Sure, we can definitely translate some, if I'm, not too in focus of the game. But yeah, when there's ever Japanese, I'll see what I can point out for all you out there, and yeah, maybe learn some of the language tonight. Oh, I'm glad to hear you'll never be sick of classic Mario. Personally, I'm really sick of level 1-3. I hate that, you know, it's popping up. It's funny, because I can have nights where, like, I never get 1-3. And then, I feel like when I stream, I always get it. I didn't know if I was going to stream Mario 35 anymore. Personally, the next thing I really plan to stream is the Game & Watch Gallery games. I think we're going to have some fun with those, because of course I'm reviewing the Game & Watches right now, which I hope everyone's having an excellent time with, so I think it'd be fun to stream some Game & Watch Gallery for everybody, but, you know, right now, obviously, it's a little bit late for that, so that will probably be, you know, earlier in the day, whichever day I do plan to do it, but just because I was, you know, a little late, but I was in the mood for some streaming, I figured why not do some more Mario 35, but there's other retro games and such too I do plan to stream, but I'm still having a lot of fun with Mario 35, so I figured I would stream it instead of just playing it alone. I have to once again get used to looking at the comments while I'm playing this. Let's see, I have to, didn't like your comment, Shane M, about Spanish for whatever reason, so I had to mark that as not spam, but it should be viewable now by everybody. Multi-coin blocks are like the best chance I had to look over at the screen. Will I ever play Paper Mario on this channel? I've done videos about Paper Mario before, like I did a video on the original Paper Mario where I got 101 power bounces in a row. I did a random game of the day, which was a series I used to do where I would just pick a random game and play like a random part of it. I did one of those for Chapter 6 of Paper Mario the Thousand Year Door. Oh wow, this is 5-3. I didn't even really notice until I was like, oh, the small platform, right? And then of course bullet bills. I partook in a Paper Mario, Super Paper Mario Let's Play on my friend Milesluigi's channel, so I've had my share of Paper Mario content, but as for like on my actual channel, I don't have, oh, that's such a bad jump, any necessarily big plans to do like any more Paper Mario stuff. We'll see though. Okay, yeah, there's some really awkward jumps in 4-3, but I think that's why everybody picks it. Honestly, like, 6-3 is really bad, too. People like picking the levels with weird platforming. Personally, I like picking levels with Lakitu in it, because I think that it's fun. You know, bringing Lakitu into the mix, even if it ends up being more difficult for me. I just think it's fun having, you know, to have to deal with Lakitu and sending Lakitu around. So that's why I usually pick either, like, 4-1 or 6-1. 8-2, kind of. I'm not really a big 8-2 fan. Yeah, I need to get some more time built up before the clock speeds up. I don't know if wall jumping is possible in this version. I don't think I've really seen people doing it. Anyway, I need a lot more time, so let's build up that clock. Again, good evening everyone. If there's any audio issues, if like the game's louder than me or you can't hear me too well, please let me know all about that. And during, you know, in between matches, I'll definitely look into fixing those issues, but otherwise, hopefully it's all good. So 2-1's an excellent level for getting some time, so hopefully we can rack up some good points here. Comes back at you too. But then it's funny because it obviously bounces off something, yet there's a whole bunch of enemies here. It's like, it didn't, I guess, load in time, so it didn't calculate that. It'd be really cool if we could get into a match with like another big streamer or something like that, and maybe even beat them. You know, I wouldn't rule that possibility out. Of course, right now it's, you know, the time in Japan when everyone's probably playing the game. It's currently 1 p.m. in Japan, so I'm assuming a lot of the people, when we look at the results at the end, are probably going to be Japanese. Nice. Yes, so the special 35 block. There was a special block, I think, in the 25th anniversary release of Mario 1 on the Wii. So you think they could have done the special question mark block in this version as well? Maybe like an option to have that turned on or off. I don't know if I'd want to see that like all the time, but I think it, you know, it could have made sense as like an option or maybe an unlockable or something like that. Yeah, so we're definitely gonna have 400 time by the end of this. I don't like this awkward jump, but once you clear that, this level's easy. And wow, no one's sending me anything. Well, okay, we got one bullet bill. Let me just send it right back. 2-3, everybody. Are there any Koopa Troopas we can kick? Not really. Nothing's just being sent to me, like, at all. Oh, there's a Koopa Troopa, but oh well. And, like, wow, that's just weird. I feel like what do they call it? Cheap Cheeps are definitely a little bit different in this game than in the original. I feel like if you just run really fast, they don't really bother you. But in this game, it feels like they're a lot more in your face and kind of annoyingly placed. Alright. Okay, there we go. That's pretty much all I need to worry about before you can beat this level. Kind of an awkward thing there, but we're good. What are we down to? 3 people left, not even paying attention. What's my favorite classic game? How classic does it have to be? Because, like, if we're talking, like, you know, NES, definitely Star Tropics. If we're talking something that's been released, you know, 15, 20 years ago, probably Mega Man Battle Network 3. There's a big difference between those two games. I mean, one obviously being an NES game, not too long, but still great story and such. And then you have Mega Man Battle Network 3, which is just like tens and tens of hours of amazing content, tons of replayability. It's just all sorts of fun. I love it. Okay, wow, what am I doing? That's not really what I want, but I'll take it. Now, I'm gonna have to go back and read a lot of comments after this one. Sorry about that. Hopefully everyone's still enjoying, though. See that the viewer count has dropped to 0. I don't know if that's because it's a glitch or, you know, suddenly everyone just disappeared. Andrew's not responding to our comments, so we're totally not watching anymore. Still see comments popping up though, so I'm assuming it's like a YouTube glitch, or maybe the stream really did you know, junk out. We do have someone actually watching us though, a spectator down in the corner we can see. Okay, sure, why not? Hello, Shane. Yeah, so thanks to everyone for confirming that you're still here. It says that there's no viewers. I don't know. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to get used to reading the chat again. It's a glitch? Yeah, now it's back up to 8 again. So yeah, we have actually someone watching us down at the bottom. Someone is, you know, seeing our skills, I guess. Maybe it's someone from Nintendo scouting out the next people for the Nintendo World Championships at, like, E3 2050 when they're finally allowed to have it again. Alright, 5-4, this is kind of an interesting development. Oh, that was weird. Okay. Okay, well, I don't like that too much. And a star, I'll take it, but I'll also keep mashing the button to try and get another power-up. I got another star? Huh. Okay, that's pretty good. I can take a star and big mushroom. Nice. Who do I have? One more person. What level are they in? I think they're behind me. I'm pretty fast when it comes to beating the levels, even though I'm, like, not really like a speedrunner or anything like that. I'm pretty good, I think, at maneuvering through the levels and beating them pretty quickly. So I usually end up at levels before other people do. Hello, Oldie Pops. Welcome. Sorry, I cannot read your lengthy comment at this moment. Right after this round, I'm gonna do like a big spree of all the comments that have been posted because I'm missing a lot of them, unfortunately. Okay, so we have lots of time. Time's not the issue. We just need to kind of, I guess, figure some way to knock them out. 4-1, okay, so talking about knocking people out, this is where we're gonna do it. We're gonna start sending Lakitu over to their side, and things are going to get interesting. I see, they're in the castle level now. They're like still at 5-4. They're way behind. Unfortunately, Lakitu is like not too effective in the castle levels because any spinies that get thrown usually end up above the screen. But we'll see. Ah, I didn't make it in there. I always try once. And if I don't make it, then I don't waste like more time trying to get in. It's much easier to get into that gap in the original game, I find. Thank you so much, Shane M. Yeah, so far so good. It's probably, you know, the kiss of death, but whatever, right? Okay, sure, why not? And they also have a star. Looks like they're only in 3-2 now, so they're not even at 4-1 yet. Alright, so having a star here. Sometimes I don't grab it because I'd rather get the combo with the shell, but I feel like, yeah, with Lakitus and stuff, taking the star is definitely the right decision here. They're in 4-1 now, so they're also going to be sending more Lakitus. And here we are, 2-1. This is exciting. Someone is still watching us. Someone's really excited to see how this game turns out. Ooh, no, no, no. Okay, so we can go up here. Wow. That probably would have counted as a hit in the original game, though, just because of how the hit detection works, where pretty much if you have any kind of downwards momentum at all, it counts as you getting the hit, which is really nice. What are we gonna get? Okay. Whoa, 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 whoa. Is that mushroom gonna come back? Okay, it did. Nice. Now I definitely want the star. And okay, very nice. Star with Fire Flower. How can you complain about that? How are they doing on their screen over there? They're still in 4-1, it looks like. No, they're back in 1-1. Shoot, I should have done the thing. Ugh. Here, I'm just not going to waste any more time on that. Sure. And, wow, back to 4-3. Yeah, when there's piranha plants there, it's usually kind of tricky. Okay, so that's an awful jump on getting up to that highest one. There's also some kind of awkward jumps coming up too, where I just don't like dealing with all these orange platforms. Sometimes I feel like it's easy to kind of get stuck underneath them. Okay, and that. And that, I just like to take my time. Sure, why not? And here's kind of the final orange platform. It'd be really embarrassing if I mess that one up, and we're good. And that takes us back to 4-1, where we once again have Lakitu. Nice. Again, if I'm not responding to your comments right now, I apologize. I'll be going through and looking at all of them right after this match is over. Hopefully not much longer. Whoever it is that is, not dying over there, please just hurry up and die. Oh, how did both of those miss? Nice. They're taking a coin route. Interesting. I usually, never do that. I usually go for the time and for, defeating the enemies with the star in 2-1, if that's the level that they're playing. Yes, it is. Alright, 3-3, another kind of treetop level, but this one, I'm not going to say anything about it, because, when I do is usually when I end up messing up in a hilarious way. Hopefully, they're, I don't know what they're doing for time or anything like that. They're not really sending me any enemies, so... And that's the end of 3-3. Yeah, where did Lakitu end up after all that? How come we're not playing Lakitu ping pong? They're in 4-3 though, come on, fall. Not that I would want to fall, but if they do, then I'm not going to complain about that too much. Yeah, YouTube keeps doing the glitch where it says I have no viewers. It's kind of funny. Now, see, this time we're going to do this. I'm not too worried about, thing, and that's just going to give me tons of time. Nice. And sure, I'll defeat Lakitu, why not? Looks like we're going to be playing a little bit of Lakitu ping pong again, and okay! Time has just turned red, so we're in the danger zone now. And we're back to 4-1 again, wow! Nice. And wow, I have a lot of stuff coming. Can I get a star? Oh, I pressed X. It's funny, sometimes I press X when I don't mean to, and then other times, I think I pressed X and it didn't register. Oh wow, no, I was not prepared to jump right into that. Sure, and I'll go down this pipe and get the flower, or rather the mushroom. They are small though, it looks like they're kinda struggling in 3-3, not a level you usually see people struggling in too much. What time is it? Hello! It is currently just after midnight here. Hopefully everyone's having a great evening. If it's evening where you are, potentially it might even be morning. Hopefully you're having an excellent time regardless of where you are. Now, this is not my favorite. I'm not really a big fan of this level. This first jump is not my favorite. Okay, now we can feel a little bit better about ourselves, I think. Oh, okay, whatever. I'm gonna press that button because I anticipated a hit coming, but it actually didn't. Wow. And because it messed up my shell kick, but whatever. Alright! Get that Podobo. I don't think I've ever actually taken damage from a Podobo in this game. Oh, 6-1. Interesting. Just let me get the flower. Okay, nice. So now I can take any kind of hit I want. It doesn't matter. Yeah, I'm gonna get the flower anyway. Can I hit you from here? Nice. Nice, send Bowser back. Interesting. So I can go up here and hit Lakitu, hopefully. I think I'll take another coin, because why not? Nice. I'm gonna take that power up, and the star, why not, right? These are secret blocks hidden here that you can use to get up there and actually defeat Lakitu if you want. I've been pressing that X button trying to get a roulette. There we go. I can use that to get some time, and we have the end coming up here. No, we don't, actually. There's a little bit more before the end. Wow. Okay, so it's a Lakitu battle now, which is what I really like. That's why I always pick a level with Lakitu in it. It seems like I wasn't the only one this match, so we've had a lot of 4-1s. I'm pressing that X button, man. Oh my gosh. Oh! Give me a roulette, please! Not a POW block, I need a real power-up. Okay, thank you. Oh my gosh, no! I'm starting to regret all those Lakitu decisions I made, I guess. And wow. Yeah, I'm just getting owned here. Oh, that's what I need, yes. Okay. And give me a real power-up, please. Thank you. We have 46 coins. We have 2 more roulettes to work with. Alright. Whoa. Okay. Let's hurry up. They have to be, like, you know, getting down there themselves. I'm not gonna be able to get through here without a hit, so... Okay, sure. And I'm gonna do it one more time, because I just need a power-up really bad. Please be a power-up and not a POW block. A star? Fine. 3-4. Here we go. How can they not be dead over there? I feel like I'm just doing everything in my power to destroy them. They have, like, no coins as well. Yeah! There we go! That was a tough battle, but we came out victorious in the end. Woohoo! First battle of the night is a victory. Oh, that was great. Now, time to go read all of those comments. Thank you, everybody who's watching and enjoying. Wow, there's a lot of comments. I appreciate that. Yeah, Fatty Cat, you just beat Paper Mario for the first time ever. That's awesome. It is a fantastic game, especially the first 2 Paper Marios. Third one's great as well, but I mean, it's a different kind of game, but in terms of like RPGs, Paper Mario 1 and 2 are just excellent. Oh, hello, JDAster64. Wow, sorry, yeah, you posted that comment a long time ago. Hopefully you're still in the chat. Welcome. Reading all the comments here. 10 viewers so far. Yeah, we're up to about 11 now. And so Olipop's unlisted. Wow, so you've been subscribed to me for a while and like I haven't been showing up in your subscribers and stuff because yeah, sometimes even though I have like, you know, a whole bunch of subscribers, it's so hard to get out there and actually be you know, show up in people's subscription boxes. So thank you so much for finding me once again. Really appreciate that. Also, I did just see that Astafu left a super chat. We're going to be getting down to that in just a second. Kind of working my way through the chat. It's funny how Mario's the main character, but nobody ever really wants to play as him. That's kind of a funny observation. Have I ever had any interest in like early 90s anime? Well, yeah, see, Pokemon, Metabots, the original Beyblade is one of my all-time favorite animes. I'm not even afraid to, you know, to admit that. A lot of people probably think, Beyblade, that's cheesy. No, the first and third seasons of Beyblade, G-Revolution, are excellent. V-Force can go, you know, jump in a ditch somewhere. It's awful. But the first and third seasons of Beyblade are some of my favorite anime of all time. Astafu, nice win. You won your first game last week. Congratulations. Thank you so much for the $2 in the super chat. Welcome. Hope you're having an excellent evening. All right, there you go. I think I'm caught up with the chat. You need to get back into the groove of, you know, being able to read it while we play. There, we beat Heisenberg, everybody. We just beat Breaking Bad. Send him to jail. There you go. Oh, That was a great match. Yeah, I'm actually surprised. Not as many Japanese names. There you go. They're kind of down there. Because, of course, you know, it's afternoon in Japan right now, so we're probably going to see a lot more Japanese people than, you know, otherwise, because everyone else is asleep, but actually not as many Japanese names as I was expecting. You have no idea what the Japanese says? Well, B says main menu, A says, you know, play again, and X says results. Yeah, what's a good way to like kind of introduce it to everyone? If you want to learn Japanese, my #1 recommendation to you is to study katakana. There's the two main syllabaries. There's katakana and hiragana, and then you have kanji, in which there's like thousands of characters. The hiragana and katakana are a lot easier to understand, and I highly recommend starting with katakana first, which is not what a lot of people do. A lot of people suggest to do hiragana first. It's the more traditional one, and it kind of helps you more with actual Japanese words, but what I really like about katakana is that it allows you to read a whole bunch of words that you're probably already familiar with right off of the bat. Like, if you look at the top, the glowing selection right now, that one on the left, says random, and if you learn katakana, you can say it, you can see immediately that says randamu. And like you can learn the characters and then immediately read that word, and that just blows your mind. You're like, whoa! Just by learning those 4 characters, I can now read a word in Japanese. And you know, I think that's a really good way to start. It really gets you motivated. So if you're gonna learn Japanese, look into katakana. And yeah, that will definitely give you, you know, your first step into the language. And it will definitely let you know if it's for you or not. Because if you start studying katakana and you're already having trouble, you know, staying motivated, and it's not your kind of thing, you're like, well, hopefully I can finish learning these soon, and then I won't have to really study them anymore. Studying characters in Japanese never ends, because once you got your hiragana and your katakana down, then you're just in kanji land, and there's like, you know, at least 2,000 of those that if you really want a good grasp of the language, you're gonna need to learn. So yeah, if katakana and hiragana already seem like trouble, then unfortunately it means that Japanese probably isn't the language for you to learn. And I mean, that's just it, right? Like, everyone's gonna have something different that, you know, that clicks with them and such, but that's definitely, I think, the good test. If you, you know, study katakana, try and learn all those characters. It should only take you maybe a few weeks to a month to really get katakana and hiragana down. Well, to say get it down, like, it will take years before it comes to a point where you can read it as naturally as English. But just to kind of be able to recall the characters is such a big first step, I think, in learning the Japanese language. So yes, that's where I would recommend starting. And then, again, you can read, like, the bottom one says counter, counta. Like, and you can just read that the second that you learn katakana. The first one is K-A, the second character is U, the third character is N, then you have T-A, and then the dash at the end kind of extends the vowel. And then, yeah, so you can just read Japanese words the second that you start learning katakana. It's absolutely great. And you'll actually understand what they mean in English, too, which is the big thing. You'd be able to watch anime without subtitles. It takes a long time to get to that point, but it comes eventually if you can stay in it. Stay motivated. It's really great. Yeah, go to the real life Mario Land in the Universal Studios in Osaka would be awesome. It was supposed to open this summer, you know, to coincide with the Olympic Games. That was supposed to be in Tokyo, but I mean, I think everything's obviously been kind of disrupted at this point. So hopefully next year we can proceed with life as normal. We'll see, I guess. Yeah, so that's the thing. Japanese has a lot of loan words from other languages, which is really nice. So like random and counter, as I said, are like right there. Another one on the right, coin. You can see it in katakana, you know, on the right option there, is exactly the same in English and Japanese. Now there is the Japanese word koka, which is like a more traditional way of saying coin, but in video games and such, you usually just see, or even like, not even just video games, it's become pretty much standard to just say coin in Japanese at this point. But yeah, that's just the great part about learning katakana, is that all the loan words are in katakana. So anytime you see a word loaned from another language, which in the most cases is from English, you'll immediately be able to understand what that word is. And it's just really cool. And yeah, that was just really kind of how I got into the language. I was like, wow, that's just so neat. And then I just kind of kept learning from there. And there's kind of like a hump where you feel like you're learning so much in the beginning, and then you kind of hit the middle ground and it feels like a really big slog, and then I feel like after you get through that slog though, it feels really good. And you're left at a point where you're pretty good at understanding the language and navigating your way through it. Alright, 5-1. Haven't seen this level yet tonight. Good level for getting some time. We have that nice kind of spot at the beginning, plus we're about to pick up a star, which will be great for some more time build-up. And get rid of those Hammer Brothers. Why not? Ooh, that was a weird bounce there. Not getting many KOs tonight, though. I should be looking at the bottoms, at the screens on the side, maybe trying to pick on someone who's not so great. Who do we got? I see one on the right that's kind of looks like maybe struggling their way through the levels. Although I don't want to get too, cheeky and start looking at people's screens over there and stuff and then, mess myself up kind of like I just was. 5-1's a weird level because there's actually no star in it. Or rather, not star, no power-up. There actually is a star. That's kind of, I guess, technically the only power-up. Now I'm gonna pick on you. Hammer Brothers just as annoying in Mario 1 as ever. Oh, good night, Crouton. Thank you so much for joining us for a little bit. Sorry about, it's a late night stream, no doubt. I do plan to do some Game & Watch Gallery streams. I probably plan to stream all the games at some point. The first and second games aren't too meaty content-wise, so those might be combined into like a single stream. But yeah, keep an ear out for that. Those should probably be within the next few days. We'll be doing, some Game & Watch games. So have a great night. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, Shane M, that's a great way to learn a language. Just like set your, your devices to whichever language it is you're trying to learn. Really kind of gets the words into your head. But yeah, if you wanted to play along and learning Japanese, feel free to go pull up a katakana Japanese chart, and you can look at some of the things on the screen and actually figure out what they are. R-A, ra, at the top. The left option in the, for random. And yeah, you could probably have a little bit of fun figuring out what some of the words on the screen are. Hey, I actually KO'd somebody, nice. Thank you so much, Shane. I'm so happy that you're enjoying the Game & Watch series. I do definitely hope to get the special edition Mario Brothers Game & Watch. I wasn't able to get a pre-order of one, so we'll see how that goes down, I guess. Maybe there'll be like a stream from waiting outside of GameStop or something like that. All night. 8-hour stream from the parking lot of GameStop. I don't know if I'd have enough data to do that. I'd probably get like a $5 billion data bill or something. Data in Canada sucks. Ooh, look at that. Nice. And wow, these are just, stop shooting at me. How is he shooting that much fire? It's like not even like there's more than one Bowser there. It was just like a big barrage of everything at once. Oh, what? So now there's two? Okay, I don't know. I'm just gonna roulette, destroy you all, and got a star, so why not? Hello, Leroy. Welcome. Hope you're having an excellent evening. Nice. Oh, got a Hammer Brother coming up. Oh. Nice, okay. Cool. Bowser had too much pepper, maybe, right? Hello, Inquire. Yeah, have some fun watching some anime. Thank you so much for stopping by. Hopefully you were here to hear your farewell greeting. Yeah, anime. Can't complain too much about that. Don't watch too much like modern anime. I was watching ReZero. I think it went on like hiatus again. But I watched a lot of old anime. My favorite anime of all time is actually Hikaru no Go, which is probably like a really random anime to say is my favorite. It's a great story. I love it. Fortunately, you have to read the manga to like actually get the end of the story. Kind of strange. But still great. Ah, very nice. There's like no power up in this level, like after the beginning. Nice, nice, nice. That got rid of all the problems there. I mean, like, there's this one that they put right at the end for some reason. It's really bizarre. Like, really, what a terrible shot that was. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna take a power up here. iTunes releases new anime every once in a while for $4.99. Interesting. Very nice. Alright, let's just star our way right to the end of this level. Whoa, that was risky. Having the stars kind of made me go crazy. Thinking I can just go way too fast. Way faster than I probably should be going. Nice. Just enough time to get that Bowser. Alright, 3 people left. Can we get our winning streak on with 2 wins out of 2? The Donkey Kong Country 4 fan game, I definitely do plan to play at some point. I don't know if I plan to stream it, or if I just want to, let's play it. I really wanted that Bowser. Maybe not a good idea, I guess we'll find out. Playing Bowser ping pong here. And that one's completely irrelevant. I should definitely be targeting the person on the right. They have, like, no coins. It definitely seems like a better strategy. Nice. This is 5-3. Okay, interesting. I don't like that fire that's kind of following us. I feel like it's just going to end up in our way at like the worst time. Alright, 5-3, not much of a problem. Wow, we got hit by that dumb Goomba right at the end. They're on 4-1 Lakitu stage. Interesting. Okay, cool. Still 3 people left. There, that guy's out. Okay, so now we're down to 2. Look at all those Bowsers over there. What else can I do, right? I mean, it's a waste of time, but like, I'm kind of stuck. Nice. We're definitely going to take the warp zone. No reason to ever beat this level normally. Yeah, what level? Now they're on 7-1. Are they behind me, or have they, like, gone to a different 7-1? 6-1, 6-2, 1-1. Alright. Lactu time. Hope I don't regret this. We'll see. Alright. Be careful there. I'd be really silly if I fell down like that hole after all that. Nice. Up here, we can take him down. Don't get by that one. Definitely gonna take the money. I mean, I have so much money. Last game, we were actually really short on money. It was really interesting. I usually don't run out of money, but... Ah, that's right. One thing that we haven't really been seeing tonight is 2-1. Or, no, sorry, I got that completely backwards. 1-2. That used to be like the most common level to ever see in Mario 35. It always used to go 1-1, 1-2. But tonight, there's actually been no 1-2. So, and that's a big level for getting money. So, very interesting. Okay, don't mess up on the stairs. I'm just taking it really slow. Probably too slow, but it'd be really dumb if I fell down that hole. Alright, another 4-1. Nice. Always use those invincibility frames. Put them to good use. Alright, running out of time. A little bit concerning. I'm gonna keep pressing the roulette button. See if we can get anything good. Wow. Alright, so I was going to go into the pipe, but now I can't. I need to take out all these guys for sure. Nice. And I'm gonna do it again, because I'm probably gonna take a hit right here. And I'm gonna get a power up back. A star. No, that's not what I want. Alright, sure, I'll take that. And I'll just let everything pass by. I definitely want to go down there and get a flower, but man, am I running out of time. I need to get more time. Let's hurry up and I guess proceed to the part where we can kick the Koopa Shell. Hopefully they're also running out of time. I'm just going to keep pressing that roulette button. Yes, keep giving me stuff, please. Nice. I'm just going to keep pressing that button. Keep giving me time. That's the worst when Lakitu like hits you like that. It's not even the spiny that gets you, but it's actually like Lakitu itself. Oh, alright. Alright, wow, 1-2 after all that. What a surprise. Hey, we won! And the roulette just never stops now. Yeah, 2 in a row. 2 difficult games though, wow. Weren't easy ones. Let's see if we can hit level 50 star tonight. I'm not missing too many of the icons at this point either. Milesluigi, welcome. Hope I'm not keeping you up. Thank you so much for joining tonight. Hope you're doing well. Alright, there you go. Are we gonna get a level from that? Oh, we have new daily challenges. So we need to clear a total of 30 courses. So we only actually did 21 courses that round. That's kind of interesting. And we ranked up to 47 star, which did not get us a new icon. Omega XYZ, that's my ROM hack. Can't steal that name. Cool. Maybe Jared. Sometimes I like looking for to see if there's like any names I recognize from like streamers or something like that. If anyone notices anyone that I'm not seeing, please don't be afraid to point it out. So yeah, let's see which icons I'm missing. Yes, we know that those are the daily challenges. So I'm missing from the top. We got all the Marios, all the Luigis. What would this be? I guess the black normal Buzzy Beetle. This would be the underground variant of the red Paratroopa. And I have no idea. Actually, I guess you can't even go to those spots, so that's it. We're only missing 2 icons from the looks of it. Yeah, Z and Z. In Canada, we say Z. Other places say Z. XYZ sounds a lot lamer than like XYZ. So, I don't know. Take your pick. You're not going to hear me getting upset at you if you call it one or the other, that's for sure. Wow. So, of all the levels, I've only ever beat 8-2 once. That's kind of funny. Otherwise, I beat everything more than once. You know what? I'm going to press Y. I'm going to press random. And whatever we get, we get. 7-2. Oh, it would have been hilarious if it was 8-2. 7-2 kind of sucks. It's just a time sink. Underwater time sink. It's pronounced GIF. I did see that Tom Scott video in my recommendeds, though I didn't actually watch it. But I know there was probably a debate in that video about how to actually pronounce it. Is it GIF or is it GIF? Maybe we should all watch that. Oh, someone is constantly changing their target. So you get that ding 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 ding. Yeah, the States is all Z. I don't know where else calls it Z. I think in like Britain, it's Z. In Canada, we also put U's in some of our words that really don't need them. Like color has a U in it. You know, what are some other words that we put U in? I don't tend to think about it, I guess, unless I'm actually writing them. Color's the big one, though. I'm always like, should I put a U in this? Flavor, I think, is like another one. Pretty much anything that's O-U-R in English. In Canada, we put a U after the O. In the Caribbean, interesting. I have been to the Caribbean, not that I was really thinking too much about how letters are pronounced there. Armor? Yeah, armor probably has a U in it in Canadian English, Britain English. There's also the word gray. And I think in America, it's like G-R-A-Y, and then elsewhere, it's kind of normally G-R-E-Y. Center's another word where, you know, city center in Canada would probably be R-E at the end for some really dumb reason, where we would call the center of, like, you know, a line or something like that would be the R version, the version that ends in R. Where in America, I think it's just all R. It always just ends in ER. So yeah, there's dumb quirks in language like that, I guess, between Canada and America, or America versus Europe and such. Which I don't have anything against the way that America does it, because, you know, technicality. One really funny variance, I guess, is the word donut, where in America it's literally just D-O-N-U-T, so it's kind of do-nut, where in Canada it's actually D-O-U-G-H-N-U-T. But yeah, language quirks like that are really silly. And it's funny because I'll talk with people about Japanese. People might ask me a question about, you know, I don't understand this grammar point or something like that. And I'll explain it to them and they're like, wow, that's really silly or something like that. And then I'll go like, you know, English has a lot of really silly things too. It's not just, you know, the languages that you don't know. But because it's our first language, we don't really think about it. Like, why is there ever a word that starts with an N sound, but starts with the letter K? Like, knife. Like, is that really necessary? Imagine how weird that would be to be learning English and have to tell yourself that sometimes words that start with K actually start with an N sound. Isn't that just bizarre? Of course, the best part about Japanese is that all the vowels are always the same. So, like, the letter A is always A. So if you ever see a Japanese name, and you're like, I don't know how to pronounce this. And, you know, it could be this sound or it could be that sound. It's actually not the case. In Japanese, vowels always sound the same. So A is A, I is E, U is E is E, and O is just like O. So you should know, if you ever see a Japanese name, that You know, always pronounce the vowels in that way, and you'll never get the name wrong. There's never going to be a variance of that. So like Satoshi, the A is always A, the O is always O, and then the I is always E. So it's not like Seitoshi or Satoshi or something like that. It's always Satoshi. And of course, Satoshi is, I mean, probably many characters' first name, but also, of course, the first name of the, you know, Ash Ketchum in Japanese. Colonel is weird. How many people as a kid called it Colonel or something like that? I think Mega Man X4 was probably when I was really introduced to that word. And yeah, I said it totally wrong for a long time. This has become the language stream, though. It wasn't intentional. But hopefully everyone's having fun discussing languages, because they are really kind of interesting, I think. Oh, 5-3. We've gotten lots of 5-3. Haven't seen 7-3 yet, though. If we do, there's a pretty darn good chance it's our level. I don't think many other people are picking 7-3. Oh, wow. That's just, no, you suck. Ah, yeah! Nice. Counting isn't hard in Japanese? No, not really. You have ichi, ni, san, shi, go, roku, shichi, hachi, kyu, ju. And then from 10, which is ju, you have ju-ichi, ju-ni, ju-san, ju-shi, ju-go, which is, you know, just saying ju, 10, and then putting the numbers before it after. And then when you get to 20, it's ni-ju. So ni, you know, 2. And it precedes the 10. So ni-ju, and then it would be ni-ju-ichi, ni-ju-ni. So, you know, 2, 10, 2 would be 22. And then when you get to 100, it's hyaku. So then you have hyaku-ichi, hyaku-ni, hyaku-san, hyaku-shi, hyaku-go. And then, you know, that just kind of continues. But then 300 is kind of weird because it's sanbyaku instead of sanhyaku. Sometimes Japanese, you know, letters go together, or rather, syllables go together like that. So sanbyaku instead of sanhyaku. Hapyaku instead of hachihyaku. Sounds better that way for sure. And then, of course, 1,000 is sen. 10,000 is man. But then it gets kind of complicated because after 10,000, it doesn't just go like 100,000. Then you have juman, which is 10,000, which is actually 100,000. Or if you have yakuman, so 110,000, it's actually a million. So it gets complicated. And like they actually use that numbering system still. So it's not like, you know, that's obsolete or something. That's actually still how they do their numbers in Japan. Okay, we have 7-4. In the heat of the moment here, let's not forget. I think it's middle, sorry, down, middle, up. Interesting. I've heard that if you take the wrong path, it actually gives you a sound indication that you've taken the wrong one, unlike in the original game. Which is funny because I don't think I've ever taken the wrong path, so I've never actually heard it. No, I'd like a real power-up, thank you. Thank you. Oh. Of course the hammer would get me. Alright, give me a power-up. Nice, thank you. Only 175 coins. I would like more, especially if the ending heats up here, but wow, suddenly just like that, a whole bunch of people decided it was time to take a drink into the, or rather jump into the hole or something. And we're down to only one person left. And they're way back on what looks like 1-3? Or maybe it was 5-3. But yeah, we're way ahead of them. It looks like 5-3 probably. I think that platform's the small version. I need to work on my stairs. Not sure I understand the comment? Oh, I mean jumping up the stairs. Yeah, I can agree with that. I always get stuck on the stairs. That's a skill for sure. I feel like I'm a lot better at it in the NES version. For some reason, I just haven't, I guess, got the timing on the NES one. But yes, I definitely agree. Okay, there's a potable here somewhere, right? I don't want to finally get hurt by my first ever potable. I would have loved to have gotten some more time with that. Oh, whoa, he just picked up speed there. Like crazy. But yeah, stairs jumping up is definitely something I can work on for sure. Hope you're doing well tonight, Inquire La Bounty. They're in level 3-2 now, interesting. We can go all the way to 6. Okay, so there's 7-2, that was our level. We're gonna skip all the way to 6-1. Again, it's possible that somebody else picked it, but maybe. Do I waste time getting the coins? Never hurts to have more money, I guess. I'm gonna do the thing right now. There we go, nice. I was hoping that if I got a power-up I already had, it would be good for more time, but I'm gonna go up here and defeat Lakitu this way. I guess I was trying to fire at him, but I shot him, so whatever. Don't go down like the single hole. Okay, well at least I didn't fall down the hole. Hey! I don't even know where I am on the screen, but there you go, we won! 3 in a row. Enrique. Okay, thank you. And interesting. Enrique. Enrique. Thank you. Hope you're having a good night. See, that's the situation where in Japanese, E would always be pronounced as E. I would never imagine an E having an on sound. So, thank you. We beat H-Step Bro. Cool. That battle wasn't very long. So now what we're going to do is we're actually going to start a battle as Luigi. Now, everyone, this is going to be cool, so keep your eyes peeled here. What you do to start a battle as Luigi, or from what I've heard, I've never actually tried this. So, it's gonna, maybe I've been being lied to or something like that, but I think you have to clear every single level at least once, and then if you hold the L button and start a stage. So I just selected the stage, I was holding L. I don't know if I have to keep holding L. Maybe I will, just, to be safe. But I think we should be starting the match as Luigi now. No, the Nintendo Switch is not Japanese, but you can set the language to Japanese. Alright, I'm still holding the L button. Wow! Wait, I don't think I picked the start with a mushroom, did I? Did I accidentally hit that? Regardless though, well, it doesn't look like Luigi anymore. Darn it! Mario won, Fire Mario looking like Luigi. Or rather, Fire Luigi looking like Mario. But yeah, we actually started this match as Luigi by holding the L button. Cool. We also started the match big, which wasn't intentional. Now it means I'm not going to get a coin bonus at the end for being small Mario at the beginning, but whatever, I guess. Wow, we already KO'd someone. Nice. They should have changed it though, so that you could actually tell when you were firepower. From what I can tell so far, I don't think there's any like different jumping physics or anything like that. It's all aesthetic. But yeah, you can't even tell because I'm firepower. But wow, look, we actually have 1-2 this time. We haven't seen this level pretty much all night. Which is funny because it feels like every other time I've streamed this game, it's been like nothing but 1-2. Wow, there's a lot of stuff going on there. Okay, wow, there it is, everybody. There's Luigi. Enjoy seeing him for like a whole 3 seconds. Wow, people just dropping like flies. All right, 16 out of 35. So there is a glitch that involves changing targets really quickly. Is that why people do that? Does it cause some kind of problem? I mean, I could see that if, like, you know, if you constantly change targets and it was maybe duplicating enemies. Interesting. That would explain why people do that. I can imagine it wouldn't be so easy to do while I'm trying to concentrate on playing the game, though. Like, I do a thing like that while I'm hitting the coins, but, like, under normal circumstances, I can't do that. Also kind of annoying to the other players, so maybe it's kind of that kind of strategy, too. Can you press a button to change? Oh, you can! You can press L and R to change it. Although I accidentally... I think it was like one of the shoulder buttons also did the roulette. Interesting. Oh, but now I'm doing the... Like, why did it do the roulette? One of the buttons... One of the shoulder buttons indicates the roulette. This game has no instructions, by the way. It doesn't do any kind of explaining on what the various things do, no explanation of the controls. It's really just, alright, play the game and figure it out, which, when you think about it, that's kind of how games used to be. Of course, NES games came with a manual, but for the most part, as a kid, you just picked up the controller and figured it out for yourself, and I'm not, you know, against that in any way, in this case. Alright, firepower, why not? Or rather, star power, why not? That's cool, actually, being Luigi, though. We can actually see him for a second because, you know, we're not Fire Mario. Or Fire Luigi, I suppose. Hope everyone's having an excellent evening, though. Thank you for joining this rather abrupt stream. I was just in the mood for some Mario 35, and I was like, what the heck? Let's stream it. For those looking for other streams from me, though, I do plan to stream the Game & Watch Gallery games soon. I expect to see some of those over the next few days. I'll probably do Game & Watch Gallery 1 and 2 in a single stream, and then I'll probably have like a separate stream for 3 and a separate stream for 4. This makes sense to play those considering I'm doing all the Game & Watch reviews right now, which hopefully everybody's been enjoying. The reception definitely seems to have been good from the people who are watching them. Thank you to those who are. Spam the random one and then go for the attacker's option. So, like, the problem is I have to reach down and hit the stick to do that, and I feel like that's just really distracting when I'm trying to platform and, you know, do everything else. Nice. Very nice. No, whoa, I don't know how I didn't get hit by that. I don't have any issue with the hit detection in this game. A game I do have a lot of issue with the hit detection is Mario Maker 2, where I feel like there is just no leniency in what you can touch in that game. Where normally in a Mario... Oh, I think that was awesome. But normally in a Mario game, it's pretty generous. You can touch an enemy or so by like a few pixels, and you're generally okay. But I feel like in Mario Maker, if you touch something by as much as like a pixel, it counts as you being damaged by it. And that feels a little too, you know, picky for what Mario usually is, I think. Wow, I wasn't expecting that to go through the bottom. Whoa, whoa, whoa. So that's gonna take that, but then if I get that... This is just rough. And I accidentally pressed the X button trying to get up there, but whatever. And I got another flower, so 15 seconds on the clock, why not? Well, okay, I'll take it. Alright, that was pretty tough. Oh, interesting. Spike traps are calling. Ugh. Right, we're gonna start here. We can just blast through everything. I like it. That's not gonna go anywhere because it's just gonna bounce off the pipe. And okay. Now, Lakitu or anything can come at me and I don't care. Down to 4 people though, wow. Like the second it went down to 5, it also went down to 4. Oh no, I really wish I still had my star. I don't like that your fireballs can't go through Bowser's fire in this game. That's not how it is in the original. Wow. This is wasting time, but at the same time, I just want to get Lakitu out of here. Okay, and more Lakitus. Okay, you're gonna take... Okay, let's do that, and like that. Playing as Luigi in Mario Galaxy is fun. Yeah, because of course he does have kind of different physics there. My problem with Luigi in Mario Galaxy is that you unlock him after you beat the game normally, right? But by that point, I was just kind of really exhausted. I wanted to play some other games, but now it's like, well, now I gotta beat it with Luigi. And that was kind of what turned me off from Mario Galaxy 2, because I just wore myself out when it came to Mario Galaxy 1. And by the time Mario Galaxy 2 came out, I was like, I just played so much Mario Galaxy. That's, you know, Mario Galaxy 2 probably didn't get the love that I wish I had given it. That's why I kind of wished if, you know, if any game had been remade, or even re-released, that would have been a cool one. Because it's a game I would like to give some, you know, a real good playthrough someday. We're down to 3 people. Whoa! Goodbye! Just not gonna deal with any of that. I'm just gonna totally hide in the pipes. So 6-2 is a level in the game with more pipes than any other level. It's just crazy for, you know, pipes and piranha plants and all that. Wow. Oh, I was afraid. I was hoping to get the flower after. I'd already lost the power up, but okay. So there we go. Nice. I know this is probably just gonna end up all sent back at me anyway, but whatever. I'm actually gonna switch to you. I wasn't sure I was gonna be able to fit through there, but I did. We did miss the coin route, which I wasn't too concerned with. I can go down this pipe though, and there's a bonus room down here. Really helps to know where like all the secret areas and stuff are hidden if you're gonna play Mario 35. Do some research on that, or you know, just play through the Mario 1 yourself and get familiar with it all before playing Mario 35. I think is a really good idea. Hello Alexander, hope you're having an excellent evening. Thank you for joining us tonight. I know it's a little bit of a late stream. This felt like playing some Mario 35 and thought it'd be fun to, you know, stream it with everyone. Glad you could drop by. So far we're up to 3 wins in a row, going for our 4th one right now. Good. Yeah, definitely relax after work. Not sure if you work late or if you're in a different time zone, where just getting off of work is a, you know, typical thing at this time. But regardless, hope you are doing well and enjoy relaxing. Here we go into 4-1, my level. We can get that Lakitu, which I mean, we've already had enough Lakitu this match, so my 4-1 contribution isn't really doing too much, but whatever, I suppose. So we are running out of time. I mean, like, not seriously, but we're definitely getting down there. If the clock turns red, I'm going to be a little bit worried at this point. Oh, that's not what you want to happen. Is it just you, or has Andrew's voice not changed in 8 years? I mean, it's funny because you don't really hear your real voice. Like, the voice that you hear it never seems like it's the same as the one that other people hear. So you would be a better judge of that than myself, probably. Especially since, you know, if your voice does change, since you're the one listening to it every day, you wouldn't be, like, hyper aware of it. Or super aware of it. Whoa, oh, I did the jump thing and that actually threw me off by accident. Okay, thank you. Now, please give me a real power-up. I have more than enough money to, you know, get one of those. Sure, why not? But yeah, I don't know. Has it changed? Has it not changed? Let's see if we can get all the way to that bonus area. Right here. See, the funny thing is, too, that my recording equipment used to be really bad. So, like, I would understand more if you said that there was, like, a big change or something like that, just because my equipment wasn't as good. So it would have made my voice sound different or something like that, but, yeah. Yeah, this is a really fun game, I think. I would love to see Nintendo do, like, more Battle Royale stuff. Okay, gonna get that. Oh, awkward jump, but it worked out. Yeah, these fish levels aren't my favorite. Nice small jump there. Don't get by the spiny. And don't get by that spiny. And alright. And back to 1-1. And the clock is red, everybody. No! Whoa! I went way faster off that block than I was expecting. And okay, sure, why not? Oh, made it over it just fine. And did a nice bounce there. Excellent. Gets that mushroom. 1-up mushrooms always important to pick up. They're worth 1 free spin on the roulette. Alright, send me some enemies so I can kick this Koopa. Maybe get a whole ton of time. But no one's sending me nothing. And I know that, I didn't do nothing. No one's sending me nothing. It's so grammatically incorrect. Yeah, I don't know. It's more fun to say that. No one's sending me anything. No one's sending me nothing. I don't know. English is weird. And that's me jumping right into a hole, banging my head off the ceiling. That's what I get for insulting the English language, I suppose. Wow, what a terrible way to go out. Castle levels suck though. There's just so many, like, they're not even that tight of jumps. But if your head hits anything in Mario 1, it feels like your whole jump is thrown off. We ranked up regardless though. Tonight we're aiming to hit level 50 star. I think that's the second last icon that we needed. Have you ever tried a wrong warp? Wrong warp. In this game? Wrong warp sounds familiar. Still got third. Thank you, that was a pretty lame battle. That was a lame way to go out. What did I think of Nintendo releasing the OG Fire Emblem? Did they actually release it in English now? Because I know it's been on the Japanese Switch Online for a while. But I didn't hear if they released it in English. We're missing one more icon. The Black Buzzy Beetle. Let's do it. Probably have to get 2 more levels or such for that. Wrong warp in Zelda? There's the wrong, like, you could be talking about the one in 4-2 where you go down the pipe instead. Oh wait, no. No, I don't want to be in this game. Get me out of it. Can we do this? So I realized I had the mushroom selected. I don't want to use the mushroom. When did I accidentally do that? It's coming out in December. Interesting. Okay, I need to look more into that. I hadn't actually heard that news. You figure they'd... I watch all these Nintendo Directs, and the time I don't see the news is when they actually announce something cool. Yeah, I still had the mushroom selected, right? It's too weird. I don't even remember doing that in the first place. So I don't know if that counts as a loss or what, because I quit the match, but oh well. I'll be one of those people who just die right at the beginning of 1-1 maybe. Yeah, in speedruns there's wrong warps and such. No, I've never really done that. That's the thing, I would love to try speedrunning. I just have to get really good at all the glitches and such. Because as far as just like beating the levels really fast, I think I have that down pretty well. It's just a matter of figuring out, you know, pulling off the glitches consistently. That would definitely be the part that I would have to focus most on if I ever tried to, you know, become more of a speedrunner. I've considered one day just saying, okay, I'm just gonna play Mario 1, and let's just see how fast I can beat it, how many times. And maybe try some of the glitches or something like that. See, only $5.99, that's cool. I could have kicked that and got a whole ton of things. Alright, 1-3 everybody. I'm getting better at it though. I definitely feel myself getting better. That guy's always in such a bad position though. I feel like you can't just speed through that unless you feel like taking the hit. Which sometimes, I mean, depending on if you're running low on time, might be a strategic move. I thought I was going to land on the top of the pipe, and then I would have run onto the top of that Goomba, but no, I just went right into its face. Oh well. I'm gonna surpass Andrew G in speedrunning Mario. Andrew G has been a frequent viewer of my streams. It's been really, really nice of him to do that. I've of course been checking his out as well. I don't think I'm gonna be speedrunning faster than him anytime soon. But he did acknowledge that I'm somewhat decent at Mario games, so that really meant a lot to me. So what we've determined is that defeating Bowser with fireballs is actually worse than if you just defeat him with the axe, which isn't what you'd really expect, but that's how it is. I used to always try and, you know, get a fireball or a star or a POW or something like that so that I would defeat Bowser, but no, just hit the axe and you actually get more time and it still sends Bowser to another person's screen. Shadow Dragon and the Blade of Light. Is that what it was called in Japanese? I actually forget the Japanese subtitle. But wow, it's so interesting that they're actually like releasing the original one in English. It's so funny how Fire Emblem took off. And I think that's what they try to do a lot with Smash Brothers these days is, you know, throw out characters that they want to see if they'll gain traction or not. Because it was really because of Smash Brothers that anybody, you know, everyone saw Roy and Marth, and they're like, whoa, who are they from? They're kind of cool. And then everyone kind of wanted to try Fire Emblem, and Nintendo's like, this is never really going to work. Nintendo, or American audience isn't going to be into this kind of game. And then it, like, really took off. So, that's kind of cool. Although, I will admit that I'm of the group that thinks there's maybe a few too many Fire Emblem characters in Smash Brothers these days. My favorite thing is the meme image of Mr. Krabs with the no Fire Emblem spray. I love that. I think that's so funny. Which, I mean, if you enjoy Fire Emblem and you like, you know, there being a lot of them in Smash Brothers, I think that's great, but I'd like to see more variety, I guess. Not that there's not a lot of variety. I mean, Smash Brothers Ultimate has, like, what, 100 characters, so can't complain too much. Honestly, I haven't played it really all that much since, you know, it came out. Yeah, Lost Levels never really took off, obviously. I mean, it was just tucked away in Mario All-Stars. It would be so cool to see Lost Levels 35. I would play the heck out of that. Especially if you get, like, you know, all the extra stages in there. I want to get the World 9 stages mixed in. That'd be so cool. But yeah, what Nintendo's plans are for the future, definitely a mystery at this point. Alright, don't mess up on the spring, Andrew. Ugh. Okay, there we go. I'm trying to get this one block. There we go. Whoa, I didn't feel good about that jump. Yeah, don't nick your head on that block. The higher up you are when you make your jumps, the better, that's for sure. Oh, 6-3. Who put this into the rotation? This is a level that somebody picks when they think that, you know, the platforming challenge is going to knock a whole bunch of people out. And they could very much, you know, be right. It's not my favorite level to platform through, but we're going to do our best. There's like that one spring midway through that you're kind of forced to use. And if you time it poorly, then like you're just done. So we're just going to take our time. Not going to rush it. I've always liked the color palette of this level. It's only used in like one level in the whole game. Alright, let's just not screw up. A lot of people, if you watch on the sides, are probably going to get knocked out at this level. Well, that was a weirdly placed Goomba. Alright, there we go. Yeah, 6-3, if you're confident in your platforming abilities, and you're banking on the fact that other players may not be, 6-3 is the level that you pick. We still haven't really gotten full time yet. We've never really gotten up to 400 seconds. Would be nice to get a few more seconds on that clock for when it, you know, speeds up in the near future. We still have a spectator though. Someone, we have that eye down at the bottom, is watching my screen. Always appreciate that. Not sure if it's just, you know, luck or because they acknowledge that maybe all the excitement is on this screen, but regardless, thank you very much. Oh, that was so lame. I was like, yes, this is going to be an epic hit. And then I took damage too, which kind of ruined it. I hate stairs. I really do. Especially, I mean, the ones with the holes in them. Those always freak me out. Oh, I got a KO. Nice. Not sure how it happened, but I'll take it. Oh, my spectator left. Must have gotten boring. Now let's not end this match like last time and get like a dumb hit to the head. Yeah, send me all the enemies. Load up my screen with enemies, please. That way I can get a good time bonus. Actually, I have a lot of time already. I didn't really notice I suddenly got way up there. So long, dear Bowser. Lots of coins in this match. No fear of running out this time, that's for sure. Yeah, like, I wonder what will happen after it's supposed to end. I really hope they don't get rid of it after March 31st. That would be such a shame. Hopefully they have some sort of plan to, you know, maybe make a new kind of game or incorporate it into something else. Wow. And back to here again. I mean, probably a nice big combo here. Nice. Yeah, shell combos and bounce combos are like the best things you can do to rack up time. There we go, and just like that, we're already back up to like 400 again. Trying to do that, and I ended up just taking a hit. That was lame. Oh, I'm slogging here, trying to get into all these blocks. All right. There we go. Lots of time. Where's everybody else? I see someone in like 6-1. Someone in 5-1, maybe? Here we are in 1-3 again. My favorite. Oh, Buzzy Beetle. Interesting. There's Lack 2? Sure. Oh, no. Well, that was an awkward bounce, but sure. And the time has just turned red. And we're down to 4 people. I have so much money. Give me the power-ups. Sure. We've had a couple awkward bounces into that hole before, so you can never be too careful. I'm just gonna keep using coins. I want to keep getting time. I want to keep getting power-ups. Let's do this thing. You know, you can try to get onto the leaderboards and such with like, whoa, you had the most money that round, but I just like trying to win. I'm not too worried about leaderboards that get reset every week or whatever. Alright, so you can just run right through this part. As long as you have a running start at the beginning, it's really nice. So then I still take a hit there, whatever. Someone's sending me bloopers, which usually aren't too big of a deal, but in the tight confines of the castle, they can be kind of a nuisance. Alright, someone's playing 6-3 at the bottom there. Have fun with that. Wow, this is just awful. I like a power-up I could actually use. I mean, that's not bad, but... Okay, this is going to be an awkward moment. Alright, good. Shoot! All that hole I did in the ceiling made was, like, more trouble for me. No! I wanted that so bad. Oh, it came back! Yes! Yes! Alright, look at all this. Look at this. I love it. Look at all these guys. Look at them all. And they're all just coming right to me. Yes! Nice. Yeah, they should make, new 8-bit and 16-bit games. I think that would be so cool. Like, and they don't have to be like, these massive, full-price games or whatever. I would just love, more games. I think it might have been in the Game & Watch review that I've already recorded and not yet uploaded, where I used to love how you didn't have to only, expect one Mario game like every 5 years. Like one major Mario game per console. You could have the Game Boy and have like Mario Land 1 and 2, Wario Land 1, 2, 3, multiple Zelda games, and like, oh, I hate these days how everything is just, alright, one game from each series per console, every 5 to 6 years, don't expect more. And it's just like, there's just such a shortage, I think, of good games these days. Yeah, Star Fox 2 should definitely be on Nintendo Switch Online. There should definitely be another way to play it. I agree. I think the ROM's been dumped though, so, there is that option. Alright, we need time. We need time really bad. Which level's a good level for time? 5-2? Not really. Alright, let's go. Hey, yeah! They must have ran out of time or something. There you go. We had a lot of coins that round. Yeah, the mini consoles are pretty pricey. I agree. Nintendo just taking old games and re-releasing them on it. If you hack them, though, they're kind of cool. It's an interesting way to play, like, ROM hacks and such on an HD TV. Technically on an official Nintendo console. Star Fox 2's on Super Nintendo Online now? Interesting. The real Sean W. Stewart, thank you, yeah. We're doing pretty well tonight. Hope everyone's enjoying the stream. Always like having lots of wins for everyone. We beat Mia. Cool. Alright, so we're trying to get to level 50 star. I don't think we leveled up from that match. You got the NES Mini cheap. That's cool. Sometimes you can get deals on it and such. Hopefully that was what you were able to do. There's our average, 2. And I like how there's like enough room for it to go up to 34 KOs up there. Because you could technically, I guess, KO every single other person. But who's ever actually going to get such, so high? Not too shabby though. So you can see that experience bar on the left there. It's actually, based on coins. So every coin adds to that bar. So it looks like we're almost at 49 and probably 50 is where we're going to unlock the last icon. That's probably where we'll stop for the night. So let's give it another go. Just gonna read a couple of the comments first. Yeah, I never got a pre-order, and again, anyone who you did pre-order from, it wasn't like Nintendo officially, so they were going to be scalpers. And this happens every time Nintendo releases something. It happened with the NES Mini and the SNES Mini and everything. So, yeah, I wonder what will happen with all the people who kind of tried to scalp ahead of time, who obviously didn't have it in their hands yet, but they were anticipating, getting it close to launch. It'll be interesting to see what happens to those people. Yeah, that's why I love Game & Watches, but when I heard that this Game & Watch was announced, my excitement wasn't like way up there because I knew that Nintendo was going to handle it kind of garbage. It would be really hard to get your hands on one, not able to pre-order it. It's literally just, games that we've all played before, but being repackaged, so... well, it's cool. I don't know, I wish Nintendo would release some new stuff instead of always the retro stuff. I love acknowledgement of the retro stuff, but when there's not new stuff to balance it out, I think that's the problem, right? And then, of course, when the retro stuff is like, they make it really rare and obscure and expensive. Goodbye, Gaming with PB. Hope you have an excellent evening. Thank you so much for stopping by. Really appreciate that. Hope to see you next stream. Yeah, $45 is really, like, what a good price for it would be. If I was going to get into speedrunning, what would I do? Well, I guess I'd have to pick a game, and then I just have to practice it, right? Probably figure out the route, try the tricks and stuff. And that's kind of the problem I think I would ever have with trying to get into speedrunning, is that the way I would get good at it would be by watching, obviously, whatever the best speedruns out there are, and then trying to replicate them. And then I guess also trying to, you know, find my own improvements overall. But I don't personally, you know, just like the idea of watching someone else's speedrun and then copying it. I'm someone who who likes trying to figure out ways to beat things myself. So it just feels kind of wrong to, okay, I'm gonna watch the speedrun and, you know, steal all their strats. Which, I mean, is what you have to do, but at the same time, if there's something about it just feels wrong. Yeah, Lost Levels would be a cool game to speedrun for sure. I love Lost Levels, and there's probably less competition than, you know, Mario 1. Mario 1's pretty much maxed out, right? In terms of, like, how fast you can beat it. But yeah, if I was to speedrun a game, it'd probably be a Mario game. How many people speedrun New Super Mario Brothers? That might be an interesting one to try and speedrun. I don't think I've ever watched New Super Mario Brothers speedrun. The retro games are always much more kind of speedrun-able. Or, like, people like to speedrun them. But yeah, like, in any events or anything, I can't recall seeing, like, a Nintendo DS speedrun of New Super Mario Brothers. Hey, how do I get this? This is just awkward. He jumped right over that. Nice. Speedrun Hotel Mario? I don't even want to play Hotel Mario. Let alone, you know, play it enough to learn the speedrunning routes and stuff. Game is awful. I do need to play it soon on my channel for sure. Should it be a stream or should it be like a random day kind of thing? Random game of the day. Stream? Yeah, that'd be fun, right? I do plan to stream all sorts of stuff, but this was kind of an impromptu thing. I just felt like playing some Mario and thought it'd be fun to stream, but like I said, people have probably heard me say this already. I do plan to stream some Game & Watch Gallery games soon. Hotel Mario stream sounds like a lot of fun. I also have a WarioWare stream planned, and a whole bunch of other things. Do other people really stream, like, retro games all that much? Like, if you wanted to, right now, could you find someone streaming a Game & Watch Gallery game? Probably not. So I think that's definitely the things that I like streaming most, or the more obscure stuff. As I stream, you know, I say that as I stream Mario 35, probably the most overstreamed thing ever recently. Except for maybe, like, Among Us or something like that. Why not demake Super Mario World? Have you seen my 8-bit Super Mario World Let's Play? Not the best idea. Yes, but officially. Like, yeah, that could be cool, right? Like, 8-bit Super Mario World does a lot of things right, but unfortunately the things it does wrong are just too glaring. Nice. It's always good to get that kill in before you start shooting fire. Go. Very good. Hello everyone, I suddenly have 18 viewers. Thank you everyone who's joined us tonight. Hope you're all doing well. I know it's a bit of a late night stream, but thanks everyone for stopping by. Hope you're having fun. We've been so far having a pretty good record tonight. We've won everything but one game where we came in third because I bonked my head on a ceiling in a castle, which is a thing I like to do. Castles are just all full of kind of awkward jumps and, you know, confined spaces. Yeah, it's always fun to kick a shell during this part. It kind of clears the way in front of you, and then always shoot a fireball in front of you too, so that you don't accidentally get hit by that bounce back. Unfortunately, it doesn't really help with buzzy beetles, but you know, normally you're going to be kicking Koopa Troopas anyway, so good strategy to use there. And I had no way to prepare for that. And here's one of those awkward jumps I don't really like, where there's this odd ceiling here, and like if you don't fit yourself through it well, you'll hit the top and then you know, snag and fall into the hole. All right. Look at all the enemies I have coming up. Wow. Yeah, Super Mario 3 Mix does have Yoshi. Of course, Miyamoto said it's not possible. Back when he said that, though, I mean, it's funny that throughout the NES's life, new chips were constantly being developed, new techniques to make games bigger and such were always being kind of discovered. So it's amazing to think that, you know, the technology that even ROM hacks are made with now is things that maybe they couldn't imagine back when they were making ordinary NES games. So I don't think it's just that he was like outright lying. I think it's that at the time, you know, he just really couldn't figure out how to get a dinosaur for Mario to ride on in there. Super Mario 3 Mix is an interesting hack though. Like, I love what it does, I love the innovations it has, but I feel like it suffers the same problem that Brutal Mario does, and that the level design is just kinda dry. So I was never able to play through the whole thing myself. I know that Milesluigi has though. He streamed the whole thing. It's probably more fun when you're playing it with others, right? But just to play it on your own, it's kinda like, I've played levels like this before. And of course, it doesn't help that, I mean, a lot of the levels are based off of, like, other games, but even the ones that aren't are kind of, like, I feel uninspired in some ways. Just my opinion, though. Any thoughts on the Mario Bros. Movie? I'm assuming you're talking about, like, the, you know, the 80s one. It's a movie. It was a really interesting, you know, take on Mario, I suppose. I love the cliffhanger ending that never meant anything. That's always fun. I love that for some reason Daisy is the princess instead of Peach. Like, who thought that was a good idea? You love it and you own it on DVD. I own it on VHS. I actually have the VHS that was sent out to rental stores as like a preview tape. And it's like, this is not for resale. So, I mean, that's kind of an interesting item to own. I have the Wizard on both VHS and DVD. Oh, wow. There we go. When you have all that money, I guess you might as well spend some of it. I don't even know where I am on the ranking boards. I always forget to check. Oh, clock is red. Time is running out. Only 3 people are remaining. What levels is everybody on me at? Someone finishing 1-1. Looks like they're probably pretty much in tow with me. Person on the left, a little bit behind. There we go. That's always nice to see. Here we go. This should be nice for a big point combo. Nice. Man, if I could have hit that with a shell, this would be a great thing, but, you know, getting a star, taking the safe route, doesn't hurt either. Of course, when you're down to only 2 people, you really have no choice but to just send a whole bunch of enemies to your opponent. I don't think you can send enemies to no one, can you? Oh, I have 2 people left. What am I looking at? Right. Is there a way to, like, turn off sending enemies? I don't think there is. So you always gotta be sending them to someone. And that means, of course, it gives them more opportunity to build up more time. Nice. Yeah, like, he really didn't like the movie, right? I love how in Nintendo Power, they're like, oh, the actors are having so much fun on set. Look, we gave them these Game Boys and they're linking up right now playing Tetris. Isn't it amazing? And then you hear later on that the actors, like, hated working on the Mario Brothers movie. It's, you know, it's that magazine bias. Even Nintendo Power has bias. I just cannot hit them. Somehow I didn't think it hit those, so I guess it counts, and I got hit by the Koopa Troopa, of all things. Now that clock is going fast. Okay. So let's get a big combo here. I'm gonna get a massive bounce combo, because I can. Nice. I don't think that really netted me much, though, because, you know, the clock's going down so quickly that it's, like, draining as fast as I can earn the time. So I'm just gonna start spamming the roulette. Let's get some power-ups, let's get some, you know, everything. Yeah, video game movies, obviously, I mean, I think they deserve the bad rap. But the problem is, if you're making a movie based on a video game, and then it's not really related to the video game, it's like, why did you make the movie at all? So many times it's like, oh, you know, well, it's like inspired by the game. Well, no, if I'm a fan of the game series, when I see the movie, I kind of want to, you know, it to feel like the game, and not just be a movie that could have been anything, but it had characters from the game series inserted into it, right? The Sonic movie I liked. I think it was like the last movie that everybody saw before the world shut down. And yeah, I enjoyed it. Obviously, you know, it wasn't exactly like the game, and it took some liberties, but at least they fixed his design, right? You'll all be happy about that. Well, I should be getting time here. What am I doing? I'm just kind of, you know, forgetting how to play for a second here. Please give me a moment. Well, I do not want that. I want a real power-up, please. Thank you. Nice. Now, I need to get more time, badly. They have to be running low too, but then they're sending me tons of enemies, so... That's it! We ended the time. Nicely done on their part. That was unfortunate, though. How far do you think they could get if they remade this game split screen on the NES with MMC6? They'd be able to get closer, right? Like, again, that's what I'm just talking about. The chips that they developed and stuff, the NES was doing amazing things by the end of its life that it could never have done in the beginning. Dino 988 beat me. Nicely done. That was a tough match. That one lasted quite a while. So, if we look now, we should only be... Alright, let's try and get about 2,000 coins in our next match. and we'll be at level 50 star. I should make a Discord server. Do you think, though? I think enough people would want to join. I wouldn't want to make a Discord server and then like 10 people join. Not sure what we would talk about there either. Sometimes I let Milesluigi plug his Discord server because I'm pretty active over there. If people ever want to chat about games and things, it's a really nice server. Monster Hunter movie. Interesting. I hadn't heard about that. Whenever I hear Monster Hunter, I always think Monster Rancher. But that's just the thing about growing up in the 90s, that was what you saw everywhere. Of course, known as Monster Farm in Japan. Yeah, there's some really cool Mario 1 mods out there for sure. I love Milesluigi and I played the Mario 64 mod where Mario and Luigi can play at the same time, and that was great. So wow, the last match we lost because we just ran out of time, like that was it. So, I mean, I don't know what else we really could have done. Obviously there was a couple more times where maybe I could have gotten some more combos or something like that, but oh, it always hurts to lose a match because you run out of time. Because otherwise you're just doing so right, like everything's so right, but you know, here and there you missed opportunities to pick up some points, I guess, that your opponent did better. Alright, so yeah, our goal this match is to get 2,000 coins. So we're gonna try and get at least, like 1,000, and then that will double. After we win the match, which, let's hope we win. We've been doing really well tonight. I've only a second and a third place, and then otherwise everything's been first places. So this could be the last match of the night if we hit level 50 star afterwards. I'm hoping that by doing that too, we also unlock the last icon, and we'll have them all. Hello, Subway Guy! Yes, earlier tonight we were actually checking out being able to play as Luigi in Mario 35. The way you do it is you have to clear every single level at least once, and then hold the L button as you enter a match, and you'll start the match as Luigi. It's actually pretty cool. Yeah, it's really cryptic. I'm not really sure who figured it out. It makes a lot of sense though, holding L. But I guess it's the beating every level at least once part that's a little bit difficult. Now, 4-2, that's a really early 4-2. Another level with a warp though, so I can't complain too much about that. And this is awkward. Kinda gotta hang out down here for a little bit. Pick all these guys. Okay, good. Nice, that was a good combo. Well, that was weird. It wasn't even like a bounce, it was just like Mario just kicked it. Hey, KO, nice. Now I got the Switch for Christmas 2017, so it's getting up there in age at this point, I suppose. I don't know, I'm not really a big fan of next-gen consoles though. Like, do next-gen consoles really need to keep coming out? Are the graphics really getting that much better with each console these days? I feel like as someone who grew up with, going from NES to Super NES, Super NES to N64, N64 to GameCube, it's like, the changes were mind-blowing. Now, does, textures having like a few more features and stuff, is that really that big of a change that a whole new console's needed? I don't know. New consoles are not nearly as exciting for me these days as they were, a decade or so ago. Yeah, my sister's Switch actually got a Joy-Con drift, and we sent the Joy-Cons in and they repaired them for free, but yeah, it definitely happened to her though. I'm thankful that I haven't had it. The only game I've really played with my Joy-Cons is the original Mario Odyssey, and actually Breath of the Wild, I suppose. But then after that, I got a a Pro Controller, and I've been playing all my games with that since, so I haven't been wearing out my Joy-Cons, I guess. Yeah, Pro Controller is great. That's what I'm playing with right now. I'm using the D-pad on the Pro Controller. I love it. I'm surprised that Nintendo hasn't fixed the Joy-Con problem yet. Like, absolutely, Alexander. Yeah, getting a Switch down the road again would probably be pretty cool. I hear that there's hints of there maybe being like a Switch Pro next year, so we'll see what happens there, right? If Nintendo's gonna want to stay relevant when you know, Xbox and PlayStation are releasing their consoles, they probably feel like they're gonna have to innovate at some point as well. Personally, I don't see the need. I don't really have much interest in a Switch Pro. I'm afraid that, you know, there probably will be some games or something that will be exclusive to it, which would be kind of silly, but I guess we'll see, right? Yeah, I mean, no reason not to hold out. If there's nothing that you want to play like this second, then, you know, no reason to buy one in this second. That's why I don't really get launch day buying of consoles. People probably know the story. I sat outside all night to get the Wii on the very first day. And I came out on a Sunday, I sat out all night, got it, went home, played it for like an hour or two, and then just crashed and didn't wake up until the next morning for school because it was a Monday. But that was great back in 2006. But these days, I mean, of course, you know, not Breath of the Wild. Twilight Princess was also a launch title, so that was really cool to be able to play right away. But yeah, these days, I don't think I would ever sit outside all night for a console again. All those points, that's cool. I wonder what happens if you go above the wall. Do you just get stuck like in the original game, or does it count as a clear? I've never gone above the wall in a castle level in this game, I just realized. Because of course that happens in the original Mario 1. If you happen to somehow get up there, and you make it to the end of a castle level, you just get stuck. Because you can't get down there and hit the axe. But yeah, what happens in Mario 35? That's an interesting question. Yeah, games are getting too expensive too, right? But then people will go back and flip through magazines and find times when Super Nintendo games were like $80 back in the 90s or something like that. So I don't know, but it felt like for a while there, the price of games was pretty standardized. You know, Wii games were pretty much always like $50-ish, and then Wii U went up to like 60-ish, and then we're getting up to like $70, $80. In Canada, it's $80 for a Switch game, which is like a lot. So I don't buy too many games. It's like, well, nope, the new games are going to be so much. I'm not just going to, you know, buy them and try them or something like that. I'm going to make sure I only really buy the ones I really want to play. Yeah, right, Shane M? Well, I mean, double jumping is possible. You could have an enemy sent to you from another player that helps you bounce up there. So there has to be some kind of protection to not get destroyed. I feel like if I ever have the opportunity, I'll try it. Because now I'm curious. It's so weird seeing shells in this game break bricks from the side. It's just like not a behavior that exists in the code of the original Mario Brothers. Pokemon Snap was $90 brand new. Like, wow. I rented Pokemon Snap, played it at friends' houses, and then years later bought it for $10 at GameStop. So, I never, like, owned that one new. But it was something I played a lot growing up. But then once I finally owned it, I paid very little for it. And I mean, that's a lot for a game that's, like, not super long. Oh no! How did the 1-up miss me? Darn it! That's 40 coins, or like 20 coins that I missed out on, but technically 40 because if when you win the match, everything gets doubled. You know, that would have been worth 40 coins. I almost bonked my head on that darn ceiling again. I hate that ceiling ledge there. How am I supposed to get by that? So where's an enemy? Like... Okay, so I didn't get the bounce. Can I get the bounce? No! Shoot. Alright, so I was trying to do the thing, but yeah, I kind of messed up. Oh my gosh. Oh, I wanted to kick it to the right. Let's just get out of this level. Trying to read the chat and play at the same time. That's why I just ran into that enemy there. Alright, Podobo, there you go. Getting down to the end though. This is actually a really long game. People have been hanging in for quite some time. Kick that. Kicking a Koopa Troopa on a bridge level usually results in you getting lots of kills. Oh, that was a cool bounce, but I was afraid of risking it. Yes, there we go. Nice. Aww. Okay, sure. Pretty much the best item you can get on a bridge level. Just to take out everything. Oh, not another star. Hello, Astafu. Thank you so much for joining. Hope you had an excellent time. I hope you have a wonderful evening. Take care and hope to see you next stream. Nice, that's what we want. Fortunately, we're not getting too many coins, though. We might not level up even if we win this match, then we'll have to play another one, which, you know, it wouldn't be that big of a deal. Ah, there we go. I love doing that. we are just getting all sorts of stuff sent our way. Which is what happens. I feel like if you want to play the game in its most difficult form, select counter from the top, and you'll just have so much stuff sent to you. Mainly because you're sending stuff to a lot of other people as well. Now, 8-1's a different, kind of difficult level, because, I mean, I'm so used to playing it the normal way, but to have, you know, enemies placed in odd positions, I can imagine it's easy to get thrown off. Like, wow, I don't know how I managed to land in that perfect spot like that. Aw, what a waste of a star. And another star, what a waste. Yeah, that's what we want. Still 6 players left. Wow, so the time hasn't even sped up yet. Teal is now playing Pocket Monster Shield. Cool. Hope you're having fun, Teal. Okay, well, this is just odd. Ugh. Alright, time is going fast. And we're now down to under 5 people. Oh, wow. I'm not used to enemies actually having, like, a walk off an edge that doesn't just land on nothing. There we go. And I usually like to do the roulette at the end of the level. That way it activates at the beginning of the next one. Just like that. Nice. That's a good way to get some time back. Definitely need to go up here and destroy this guy. Nice. Kind of entered concentration mode here. Getting down to the wire, but wow, this has been a long match. It's amazing that the time and everything's going so fast, considering we still have so many people left. Ah, but here's something that we don't want to see. 1-3. Ugh. Okay, cool. That helps. I'll take more power-ups, though. Don't worry. Don't be shy with them. Another star. Okay. And a power block. Well, none of this helps. It's all just wasting the money. Well, now a power block would help, I guess. Oh my gosh. Ugh. Give me something I can use. Anything. Not a power block, please. You're just wasting my money. Okay. 3 people left, including me. Don't want to run low on money. That is actually a possibility at this point. Pretty big bank down there at the bottom, though. 1,136. Very nice. All right, we're taking a trip to 4-2. The clock is just draining at like a mile a minute. Oh, if I could have kicked that. I'm gonna kick this one. Get down there. Give me a combo. Yes. What do we got? Someone beating 2-1? Someone maybe it looks like on 5-1? Interesting. Where will these pipes lead us to? Somewhere good, hopefully. 2-3, 1-3. Yeah, I guess we'll just, 1-1's good for getting a little bit of time, I guess? Maybe that was a bad decision. It's also good for just getting money, too. If I don't want to, like, play the whole level, I can just go down here. no, that was bad. See, I tried to do a thing where like I don't stumble on the stairs, but it ended up I didn't get too much time. Okay, so yeah, let's just kick this. That's amazing. That's so much time. Nice. Okay, sure. All right, we're down to the final two. Someone just beat a castle level. Which one? Hey, we won! I wonder how they died. All right. Yeah, I don't even know if movie theaters are open around here. That's awesome that you can still go for so cheap, though. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing about movie theaters. Same with sporting events, right? Is that even if tickets aren't that expensive, they'll usually get you on, you know, the stuff like the food and other amenities. Are we gonna have enough coins to get 2,200? 2,100? I think we did it. I think we made it to level 50 star, everybody. Wow. Wow, okay, the coins. We have more than enough coins. Nice. And is that going to be enough? There it is. 50 star and the final icon that we were missing. Very nice. How long was that game? That was a really long game. 19 minutes. Wow. Cool. And just like that, if we return to the main menu, we now have every single icon available. All the Marios, all the Luigis, all the Goombas and the Koopa Troopas and the Buzzy Beetles and Hammer Brothers and everything. There's unfortunately nothing to the bottom right there. It's just a kind of, you know, empty space that looks like something should be there, but there is not. And I think that with that, that's where we're going to end off for tonight, despite the fact that we're like an hour away from the new special mode being unlocked. I think that we've done our duty here. Hopefully everybody enjoyed that though. Thank you so much for watching. You now saw me unlock absolutely all the icons and get to rank 50 star. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. Thank you, Enrique. I appreciate that. So with that, keep an eye out over the next few days for me to stream some Game & Watch Gallery games to go along with the Game & Watch reviews that I am currently doing. And I have other stream intentions as well, including Mario Maker 2, WarioWare, Hotel Mario at some point probably. So if those are the kinds of things that you think would be fun, yeah, just keep your eyes peeled, and I'll probably give more notice for those than I gave for this one because it was just supposed to be a fun thing that I thought people might enjoy. So with that, everybody, whether it's morning or evening where you are, thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed and hope you have an excellent time. So thanks, and hope you'll join us next stream.